Not far from the throne of Sri Lanka's last king, Sri Wickrama Rajasinghe, at the Colombo National Museum is the portrait of his chief queen, Queen Venkata Rangammal. The portrait seen at the museum was originally painted by the English artist William Daniel, and it is said that the queen was excited to see herself being transformed into a work of art. In the portrait, she appears to be draped in a sari with a thick shawl wrapped, covering her shoulders and a long sleeve jacket. She is also seen wearing several decorated neck pieces, earrings, and a small tilak on her forehead. But close to this beautiful depiction of this queen lie some of her belongings, among them her blood-stained jacket that is believed to be from when treacherous conspirators had mercilessly ripped off the queen's earrings on the day her fate was sealed. Who was Queen Venkata Rangammal? Queen Venkata Rangammal was wed to King Sri Wickrama Rajasinghe, a monarch who ruled from 1798 to 1815, becoming his chief queen, or Randoli, ahead of the titles of Rididoli, Yakadadoli, bestowed on the king's lower-ranked wives. This positioned her as a central figure in the political and cultural landscape of Kandy, a kingdom that had long resisted colonial powers, particularly the British, who were steadily expanding their influence on the island. Though much of her life remains obscured by historical records, Queen Venkata Rangammal is believed to have been a woman of strength and resilience. Her reign as queen coincided with the turbulent period when the British colonial forces sought to bring the entire island under their control, ending in 1815 when King Sri Wickrama Rajasinghe was betrayed by the Kandian Nilames. The king was captured, humiliated, and exiled. The queen dragged out of the house she was hiding in, bleeding as her heavy earrings were brutally removed from her ears. In 1816, the last king of Kandy and his family was sent to Vellore and their fate sealed. Queen Rangammal faded into history, her final days lost in time. Some say she bore the king's only son. Others remain unsure. All that is known is that she never saw Kandy again. A queen once adorned in silks and jewels, reduced to a nameless exile. Her portrait remains a haunting reminder of beauty overshadowed by fate. Did she ever imagine that the land she called home could become her prison? Or that history would remember her not as a queen of power, but of sorrow? This is the story of Queen Venkata Rangammal, Kandy's last queen, forgotten by time, remembered in whispers.